In this video, you will learn about 10 dangerous combinations with onions that can lead to serious consequences, including heart conditions, issues with the pancreas, digestive disorders, and high blood pressure. We will explain how everyday meals that seem harmless at first glance can undermine your health when paired with onions. After that, you will see a list of the 10 best and safest combinations with onions that, on the contrary, can help improve your health and extend your life. The final and most beneficial combination will surprise you. This video is going to be incredibly informative and helpful. If you want to take control of your health like a pro, give it a like, and let's get started. Never eat onions together with cabbage. Many people like adding onions to cabbage-based salads and stews, not realizing the potential problems this combination can cause. The issue is that onions significantly stimulate the digestive process, speeding up the movement of food through the intestines. At the same time, cabbage, which is rich in sulfur-containing compounds, tends to ferment in the digestive tract. When these two processes occur at the same time, it puts a serious strain on the intestines. This combination often leads to pronounced bloating, digestive imbalance, and an uncomfortable feeling of abdominal distension. A clear example is the case of Jessica Harper from Florida, who regularly ate salads with onions and cabbage, which resulted in severe intestinal issues. If you want to avoid putting your digestive system under this kind of stress, it is better to eat these foods at different times or cook the cabbage before combining it with onions, which can help neutralize some of the problematic compounds. Never eat onions together with dairy products such as milk, cheese, yogurt, or cottage cheese. At first glance, adding onions to cottage cheese salads or using sour cream and onions as a dressing might seem like a great idea. However, this combination creates a real biochemical conflict in your digestive system. Onions are powerful stimulants of digestion and significantly speed up metabolic processes. Meanwhile, dairy products take a long time to digest due to their complex protein and fat composition. When these opposite processes collide, an enzyme conflict occurs, leading to fermentation and discomfort. Tom Johnson from Texas learned this the hard way. His regular consumption of salads with onions and sour cream resulted in severe intestinal irritation. To avoid such problems, it is recommended to eat onions and dairy products at different times. However, if you cannot imagine your diet without this combination, it is better to choose fermented dairy products with reduced lactose content, as they are somewhat easier to digest when paired with onions. Never eat onions together with red meat. A steak with sautéed onions is a classic combination that many people consider flawless. However, this pairing can lead to serious health problems, especially for individuals who are prone to metabolic disorders. Red meat, such as beef, lamb, or pork, is extremely rich in purines, compounds that, during metabolism, are converted into uric acid. Onions, on the other hand, greatly accelerate metabolic processes, which in this case leads to faster formation and buildup of uric acid crystals in the joints. The story of Michael Stevens from Virginia clearly illustrates the danger of this combination. His habit of eating steaks with sautéed onions resulted in a hospital visit due to an acute gout attack and intense joint pain. To minimize the risks, it is recommended to reduce the consumption of red meat and replace it with safer sources of protein, such as chicken or fish. If you still choose to prepare dishes with red meat, try to limit the amount of onion in the recipe or opt for other seasonings. Never eat onions together with mushrooms. Dishes like mushrooms do with onions or sautéed mushrooms with caramelized onions may seem appealing and harmless. However, this combination can put significant strain on the digestive system. Mushrooms contain chitin, a complex polysaccharide that is difficult to digest on its own. Onions, meanwhile, stimulate the production of gastric juice and speed up the digestive process. At first glance, this might seem like it would help break down the mushrooms, but in reality, this combination often leads to gastrointestinal overload. It can cause a feeling of heaviness, indigestion, and even mild symptoms of toxicity. Emily Wilson from California experienced this firsthand. After making a stew with mushrooms and a large amount of onions, she ended up in the hospital with severe digestive upset. For safer consumption of mushrooms, it is recommended to cook them thoroughly, avoid using too much onion, and include enough fiber in the dish to help balance the digestive process. Never combine onions with coffee. Most people do not think about how these two might interact in their diet, since they are rarely consumed at the same time. However, many enjoy starting their day with coffee and then having a sandwich or panini with onions. This sequence can be very harsh on the stomach. Coffee by itself stimulates the production of hydrochloric acid, especially when consumed on an empty stomach. When onions enter the stomach shortly afterward, they cause a sharp increase in acidity, which can lead to irritation of the stomach lining. Julia Henderson from New York experienced the effects of this combination firsthand. Her habit of eating paninis with onions and drinking coffee led to the development of gastritis. To avoid such issues, it is best not to combine with meals that contain onions, especially early in the day on an empty stomach. A better option is to begin your morning with more neutral foods, giving your stomach a chance to activate gradually without sudden spikes in acidity. Never combine onions with vinegar. Pickled onions with vinegar are a popular appetizer and a common ingredient in many salads, but this pairing can be one of the most aggressive for the stomach lining. Both of these ingredients individually increase the acidity of gastric juice, onions by stimulating secretion, and vinegar due to its naturally acidic nature. When these two effects are combined, the result is an excessive rise in acidity that can begin to erode the stomach's protective mucosal layer. The story of Mark Roberts from California serves as a warning. His habit of eating pickled onions with vinegar led to the development of acute gastritis. To reduce the risks, it is recommended to replace vinegar with gentler alternatives, such as lemon juice or olive oil. It is also very important to avoid consuming such acidic dressings on an empty stomach, when the stomach is especially vulnerable to damage. Never eat onions together with salted fish. Herring or other types of salted fish with onions are traditional appetizers in many cultures. However, from a physiological standpoint, this combination can be risky, especially for individuals who are prone to cardiovascular conditions. Onions significantly accelerate blood circulation and metabolic processes, while the high salt content in the fish contributes to increased blood pressure and fluid retention in the body. When these effects combine, they create a double burden on the cardiovascular system and kidneys. Michael Johnson from Chicago experienced the danger of this pairing firsthand. His regular consumption of herring with onions led to a hypertensive crisis and hospitalization. To reduce the risks, it is recommended to thoroughly rinse salted fish before eating, significantly cut back on added salt, and, if possible, replace onions with safer alternatives like fresh herbs or cucumbers. Never eat onions together with smoked foods. Smoked fish or meat paired with onions may seem like a delicious and appealing combination, but from a health standpoint, it can be potentially dangerous. The smoking process, especially in industrial production, leads to the formation of polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons and other carcinogenic compounds in these products. Onions, due to their ability to improve blood circulation and enhance the absorption of substances, may increase the entry of these carcinogens into the bloodstream. John Baker from Texas, who regularly consumed smoked fish with onions, developed serious health issues, including a precancerous condition in his stomach. To lower the risks, it is strongly recommended to reduce the intake of smoked foods and replace them with boiled or baked options, which retain their nutritional value without producing harmful compounds. If you do choose to eat smoked products, it is better to combine them with other vegetables rather than with onions. Never combine onions with alcohol. Many people enjoy pairing alcoholic beverages with meat dishes that include onions or vegetable appetizers that contain onions. However, this combination can create a real biochemical storm in the body. Onions activate the enzyme systems of the liver and pancreas, while alcohol is an intense toxin for these same organs. As a result, the body is caught in a conflicting state. On one hand, trying to increase detoxification, and on the other, facing increased toxic stress. Tom Wilkins from Tennessee experienced the dangers of this combination firsthand. His regular habit of eating meat with onions as a side to alcoholic drinks led to a hospital visit due to acute pancreatitis. To reduce the risks, it is recommended to choose gentler foods as snacks with alcohol, options that do not place extra strain on the liver and pancreas. It is also wise to completely avoid onions in hot appetizers if you plan to drink alcohol. Never eat onions together with greasy fried foods, especially fast food. French fries with onions or battered onion rings are popular favorites among fast food lovers, but this combination may be one of the most harmful for the cardiovascular system. Onions significantly stimulate blood circulation and metabolic activity, while greasy fried foods drastically raise levels of bad cholesterol in the blood. This combination creates ideal conditions for the rapid development of atherosclerosis and other vascular disorders. David Martinez from New Mexico regularly ate French fries with onions and ended up with a troubling diagnosis: ischemic heart disease at a relatively young age. To protect your health, it is strongly advised to avoid eating fast food with onions and replace it with healthier alternatives such as boiled meals and fresh vegetables. Making this change will not only lower the risk of cardiovascular disease, but also help maintain a healthy weight and a well-being. Next, we will explore 10 of the best food combinations with onions for health and longevity. Always eat onions with potatoes, whether boiled or baked. Discover the classic culinary harmony of onions paired with properly prepared potatoes. This traditional combination not only delivers great flavor, but also provides significant digestive benefits. Natural compounds found in onions help break down potato starch more efficiently, which reduces the glycemic load on the body while supporting optimal digestive function. Unlike heavy fried foods that place stress on the body, this wholesome pairing creates satisfying meals that feel nourishing rather than heavy. Whether used in hearty salads or served as a simple, elegant side dish, this combination brings time-tested benefits to your everyday meals. It is an ideal choice for anyone seeking balanced nutrition without sacrificing taste. Always eat onions with whole grain bread. This combination delivers an ideal synergistic effect for gut health. The prebiotics found in onions help stimulate the growth of beneficial bacteria, while the rich fiber content in whole grain bread provides a nourishing environment for those bacteria to thrive. Eating this combination regularly supports the natural regulation of blood sugar levels and helps prevent constipation by positively influencing the gut microbiome. You can turn ordinary toast and sandwiches into nutrient-dense meals simply by adding sliced onions, a straightforward way to improve your daily nutrition and maintain a lasting feeling of fullness without sharp spikes in insulin. Always eat onions with beets, whether boiled or baked. This powerful combination supports natural detoxification and is a perfect example of how nature pairs foods for optimal health. Bioactive compounds in onions activate liver enzymes that are responsible for detox processes, while betaine and anthocyanins found in beets enhance this effect, creating an efficient system for flushing out toxins. This elegant pairing offers dual benefits. It provides the liver with the nutrients needed for renewal, and it also stimulates blood formation thanks to the beet's rich mineral profile. Ideal for vinaigrettes, without harsh vinegar or refreshing salads, this combination is a true ally for natural body cleansing, leaving you feeling light and energized. Always eat onions with chicken, whether stewed or boiled. This pairing unlocks the secret to tender, easily digestible protein. In this culinary combination, the natural enzymes in onions act as a gentle meat tenderizer, breaking down the dense protein structures in chicken and turning them into a form that the body can absorb more easily. This combination significantly reduces the strain on the digestive system, allowing the body to absorb the maximum amount of nutrients with minimal energy expenditure. Whether used in homemade soups, stews, or casseroles, this pairing not only enhances the flavor, but also provides a nourishing foundation for family meals, delivering lasting fullness without heaviness and a sustained sense of comfort after eating. Always eat onions with carrots. This classic combination is a perfect blend of health and beauty benefits, showcasing true nutritional synergy. The flavonoids found in onions enhance the bioavailability of the carotenoids in carrots, greatly increasing their effectiveness in the body. Regularly including this pairing in your meals provides comprehensive support for eye health by optimizing the absorption of beta-carotene, improves skin appearance by making it more radiant and protected from premature aging, and strengthens the immune system through powerful antioxidant action. Whether used as a traditional base for soups or in vegetable stews, this combination is a time-honored culinary staple that is backed by modern nutritional science. Always eat onions with fresh herbs such as dill or parsley. This combination offers a wealth of vitamins and represents a true natural wellness complex. The volatile compounds in onions work together with the essential oils and fresh herbs, creating a powerful anti-inflammatory and vasodilating effect. This pairing provides comprehensive support for the immune system by activating the body's natural defenses against seasonal infections. When included regularly in salads, dressings, and appetizers, this refreshing combination becomes your daily source of natural protection, helping to prevent many common illnesses. It also adds a distinctive aroma to your dishes, turning simple meals into a flavorful culinary experience. Always eat onions with fish, whether boiled or baked without salt. This combination holds the key to supporting cardiovascular health. It is a perfect example of how natural components can work together to deliver maximum benefit. The bioactive compounds in onions enhance the absorption of valuable omega-3 fatty acids from fish, while also strengthening blood vessel walls. Including this pairing in your diet regularly provides dual protection for the heart. It reduces the strain on the heart muscle, improves the elasticity of blood vessels, and helps normalize blood lipid levels. Baked fish with onions is not only easy to prepare, but also incredibly beneficial, a meal that serves as an investment in the long-term health of your cardiovascular system, without relying on medications. Always eat onions with lentils or buckwheat. This combination offers a path to optimal nutrition by pairing onions with iron-rich grains like lentils and buckwheat. It highlights the remarkable ability of onions to neutralize anti-nutrients, such as phytates and oxalates, that naturally occur in these wholesome grains and can interfere with mineral absorption. The organic acids in onions convert iron from its less absorbable form into one that is easily utilized by the body, greatly enhancing the nutritional value of each serving. This pairing is especially beneficial for preventing iron deficiency and supporting a healthy metabolism. Whether included in soups, grain bowls, or nutrient-packed salads, this duo delivers lasting energy without causing blood sugar spikes, making it an ideal choice for balanced meals at any time of day. Always eat onions with olive oil. This combination reveals a Mediterranean secret to longevity through the powerful union of onions and high-quality olive oil. It is a perfect example of nutritional synergy. The monounsaturated fats in olive oil significantly boost the bioavailability of quercetin and other flavonoids found in onions, allowing the body to fully benefit from their antioxidant properties. At the same time, olive oil helps reduce the potentially irritating effects of onions on the digestive lining by forming a protective layer, promoting comfortable digestion. Including this pairing regularly in salads, appetizers, and marinades serves as an elegant way to help prevent cardiovascular disease and support liver health. It is no coincidence that this combination is a cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet, embraced daily by long-lived populations in the region. Always eat onions with tomatoes. This combination offers powerful antioxidant protection through the perfect union of onions and ripe tomatoes. It represents the peak of nutritional synergy, where the quercetin in onions and the lycopene in tomatoes form a strong barrier against free radicals, the primary culprits behind premature aging and degenerative diseases. Scientific studies confirm that regularly including this pairing in your diet can significantly reduce the risk of cancer and strengthen the cardiovascular system by targeting core mechanisms of cellular health. Whether used in salads, sauces, or simply sliced together on a plate, this duo serves as a daily preventive measure against a wide range of age-related conditions. Among all vegetable combinations, this one stands out as a true leader in promoting longevity, an accessible elixir of youth for everyone. Next, I recommend checking out these videos, and don't forget to leave your likes and comments. I'm looking forward to them.